What is up, everyone? Alright, so this is my third attempt at this. Just wanted to make a quick video. Wanted to talk about some of the stocks that I traded this week. I was sick this week, so some of the mistakes I did it while in bed. But the thing that I like about it is, I still
Talk about some of the
even with all the mistakes that I made this week, it still was a profitable week. So I'm gonna go over the ones that I didn't execute on. The first one that hurt me to the core was SINT. And if you seen any of my previous videos, I had this stock on my watch list since, let's see if I can find it. Had this on my watch list since July 28th. SINT watch list. So I already knew to have this up ready to go. So yeah, I was ready. But for some odd reason, when I placed my order in on, what day was that? It was on this day. I saw it pre-market. News came out. The news was that it's back in compliance with NASDAQ. And as soon as it did this little move right here, this move right here, I was like, okay, it is on. So I set my order. Matter of fact, it was right around here. I was like, it is on. Did this move, and I was placing my order to be filled at $2.02. 1,000 shares. So my goal at the time was to maybe sell at $2.50. It would have been like a quick $500 profit, or ride the wave, sell it, see if it gets to the threes to get $1,000 profit. Some odd reason, I canceled my order, and a few minutes later, as you see, this stock, it went from, let me show you, this is the daily. It went from, literally from the 202 all the way up. It reached the high on that day of about $4.34. So that was $2 of upside that I missed, and I just sat and just watched this on the sideline. And I was like, man, Vlad, you got to be kidding me. Because I had the game plan executed. I mean, I had the game plan ready to be executed and everything. But I got spooked, and I didn't pull the trigger. So that was one missed opportunity. The second missed opportunity, which I actually traded this, BLIN, traded it on this day. So saw this jumping up pre-market, and I thought to myself, okay, the news itself is not too bad. And looking at the yearly chart wasn't too bad. The only concerns that I had was this day right here. It traded 11 million in volume, and so I know there's a lot of people that was in the stock right around this area. So anytime that this stock would pop up to around this area, the people who were losing money, they tend to want to sell because of the volume day. So that was my only area of concern for it. But I know I was well below it, and I saw that it went up, then it dipped, and it popped up again. Then once I saw that it curled back, this little line right here is considered the VWAP. That just lets you. It's just an indicator on my chart to let me know where all the buyers are at. Once I saw that this was above the VWAP, I placed in my order. I got in at like 238, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make up for SINT, that last stock that I showed you. Shouldn't think like that, but that was my mindset. So after I got in it, immediately it ramped up and got all the way up to like 260. So my whole mindset at that point in time is, okay, I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait it out. I know this thing have potential upside, so let me just wait it. So waiting, saw it bounce off the V1, then popped up again. Then it started consolidating, just going side to side, side to side, side to side. Once I saw it try to do this run up right here, and it couldn't, so I started selling right around here. I think I sold at like 242. So it wasn't even that much of a profit. Then sure enough, like once I saw a dip, I was like, yep, I'm right. I did the right thing. But as you could see later on that day, like just maybe had I waited another 15 minutes, I would have had all of this upside, because it went from the area that I bought, it went up 50 cents. Got all the way up to $3.11. Another missed opportunity. I mean, I know hindsight is always 2020, but I could have been a little bit more patient. Instead, I got spooked, and I didn't do too well as far as exiting on this trade. All right, now for the ones that I lost money on. And the crazy thing about it, the ones that I lost money on, I had the right mindset behind it. Let me show you what I put on stock tweet for this one. PE is right here. PERI breakout with earnings. Let's see what this do tomorrow. So I had initially bought this stock because it was breaking out. It broke out. I bought it towards the end of the day on this day right here. And the stock was roughly, I bought it I think at 487. 487, and I'm like, okay, I know this stock is gonna, have all this upside. So I'm just gonna ride the wave. Instead of riding the wave, I saw that it gapped down the next day, the next morning, which was this day right here. And before the market even opened, I already sold my shares. I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna wait. And that was a wrong move. Because as you could see, I should have been a little bit more patient with it. Because I know it was a breakout. And breakouts tend to happen in days and not just, in minutes. So as you can see from the place that I purchased it at initially, now it went up $1 a share, got all the way up to 586 just within a few days. Had I been a little bit more patient. And the thing about this, I do the same move over. I see this over and over and over again. Same type of pattern. Same type of pattern. I see it over and over again. And once I see something contrary to it, I tend to just overreact and just sell. Where you know, I took a loss on it for no reason. I could have just held and just ride the wave up. So that one took a loss. I want to say OSS. Yep, I did take a loss on this one as well. This one was earnings. This one was the right move because it really wasn't doing much. I can't remember like how I played this one, but I know I took a loss on it. So those were the two losers that I had this week. Now for the winners, and the thing about trading stock, if you manage your losses and you manage your risk, no matter even if you lose on the week, it's because at the end of the day, it's are you profitable? If you're able to keep your losses, the amount of your loss to a minimal, as far as dollar amount, because let's say if you manage your loss, if you traded 10 times in a week and you lost 50% of the time and you win 50% of the time, you could still be a profitable trader as long as those losses that you're getting, are at a minimum. Let's say on average you're losing about $20 per loss. So that's $100 for the 5 trades. But let's say on average you're making $100 on the ones that you do win. So that's $500. So in total, you would end up be profiting about $400 because the 100 that you're getting per trade, which equals 5, so that's 500. Then the 20 that you're losing for the 5 trade, that's $100. So you subtract the 100 from 500, then you'll be profiting about $400. So it's not really about how many times you lose, it's really how the dollar amount of your loss. All right, now for the ones that I did win was SGRP. This one is earnings. And for this, I played this one I was very proud of myself on this trade because I played this very, very conservatively. Didn't get the best entry, and I still was able to profit. And even before, like I saw this during pre-market before the market opened, and I actually drew this line during pre-market, and I said to myself, once this stock uh, come across here, this is gonna be my signal to buy. The reason why that I have this on here is if you know support and resistance area was considered to be this area. Because notice, let me zoom in. Notice when this is the trend that is going up, down, up, then it bounced back, then it tried to do it again and got to the same spot, bounced back again, and this time again it tried to go up there, it couldn't. And every time it get to that certain spot, it bounces. It goes the opposite way as far as with the trend. So I was able to spot that. Once I saw that this was gapping up and it gapped up above there, I knew more likely that it was going to retrace and test this level. Once resistance is broken, it now becomes support. So I had this in mind as my support area. So I wanted to see the stock drop down, which it did, to that area. And if it held that area, I knew it was a good dip buying opportunity. So that's what I did. So a couple of things that I had, in my mind was, okay, Support is right here. It has a good catalyst with it, which is earnings. I checked the filings. There were no, I couldn't find any warrants for it. The only thing that it lacked was volume. It really didn't have much volume. But I got in around 90 cents. My goal target was actually to get in at 86 cents. So I got in and I sold the next day. I held it overnight, then I sold the next day. I sold in 99 cents, 97 cents, as well as $1. So I scaled my way out of this. So it was an overall, I mean, it wasn't a perfect trade, but it was a very good trade. I was below where I wanted to enter in, but overall it still was a pretty good trade. But yeah, those were I think I'm missing another one. Can't think of it now. Currently right now I am in AVGR. I bought AVGR aftermarket because it did its green day. Hopefully Monday we hear a PR. If you see a PR, then this could may skyrocket. But just wanted to make this quick video. Definitely leave a comment. Have questions, concerns, leave a comment, and I'm sure to reply back. All right. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.